Hey everyone, welcome back to Cheryl's Creations. Got some more new things to show you, a couple of older things that I've finished up. So I got little bits and pieces of a lot of things. I want to thank the individuals or the folks that have been dropping in. I've had a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you very much. Keep coming back. Some that have been around a while, keep popping back in. I love your comments. It's great, positive feedback. So thank you to everyone who does support my channel and gets a kick out of what craziness goes on in my world. So, and it's been a crazy week because my grandkids went back to school. So my house is a little quieter during the day to get a video done. My 9-year-old grandson, or he's almost 9, is playing football for the first time, tackle football. And he went to his first tackle practice, and they ran them ragged. And the poor boy, when he came home, he was so tired he couldn't function. We have a hook for him to hang his helmet, and then another hook for his other gear in the mudroom in the back. And he was so tired he couldn't even get his helmet, on the hook. He kept trying, and he was so tired. So I think it's going to be good for him. But this is his first time at tackle football, and I think he's gonna be a lineman. He's kind of short and stocky, so he's gonna make a good lineman. And so we'll see how that goes. Got a granddaughter that's gonna play volleyball, and then my other grandson is interested in robotics. So we'll see what happens this school year. So anyway, what have I got in my box today? So this is a pattern I've done before. I just did it with some different yarn. I've got some electric rabbits is what they call them. A couple of Pikachus. This is done with Bernat. They're a little bit smaller if I do them with Big Twist, and they're even a little bit smaller yet if I do them with Parfait Chunky. So, and again, I'll list all the patterns down below that I've used. And several of these, of the new stuff, are things that I've had in my pattern stash, but have just never done them. 2 more electric bunnies. So one of the things that's been in my stash, I bought it, I don't know, a month or so ago, was some sharks. I'm trying to even out my inventory to see, have enough things that, both boys and girls would be interested in. So I got this shark pattern, and it's got 3 different sharks. The one shark that that's in the pattern is the whale shark. So I did 2 of the whale sharks. These are interestingly done because it's all one piece, and you've got down in here and it comes out and you fold it over. I did in the pattern switch, you can probably tell about right here, because I was coming up out of here, and then as you fold it over, then you're kind of going backwards. So at the end of my row, I kind of did not a slip stitch, but just a stitch to kind of get it even. And then I turned around and started going the other direction so that I was crocheting in the right direction and not backwards to finish that out. These are no-sew because you crochet out the tail and you surface stitch the fins. So this is a good no-sew pattern. So those are the other. Now I did not do the hammer shark out of those patterns, but I did do the more traditional shark. I ran out of this color So I did this color. This one is Parfait Chunky. This is more of, this was an Ogo that I had, part of an Ogo. So I did 2 of the more traditional sharks. Again, no sew. The fins are surface crocheted. Actually, I did the lines and the mouth, I did sew on, but pretty much, I mean, you're not sewing fins or anything. So I think those turned out really cool. A pattern that I've had for quite some time that I just hadn't done anything with. I thought, oh, we're headed into football season. Let's see what happens. So I did a couple of these little footballs. This is 4-weight yarn with its eyes. The only thing that was sewn was the little stripes and the face details. So I thought I'd see how these go for this fall. I was tired. I didn't want to do anything difficult, so I found this pattern in there. And I think, you know, this is a nice size that, you know, you can still get some good distance on them. So I did 2 of those. We'll see how they go. If they do well, I'll probably do some more. I didn't have any small turtles. And again, I've had this pattern, but my small turtles, I tended to use a different pattern that I kind of adapted. But I just wanted something easy. I didn't want to sew. I didn't want to, I more traditionally do the sea turtles with the fins, and I just wasn't wanting to spend the time to do the extra fins. So I had the tofu turtle pattern in my stash. This is a very popular turtle. A lot of people use it. Again, these are all out of Parfait Chunky, except the tops are the Parfait. It's the pom pom yarn from Premier. So I have a purple one. I did a green one. And these are no sew because you you attach the head and then the feet are bobbles. I did an orange. You can kind of see the Parfait, the colors, and I kind of like how those turned out. So I did 6 different ones of those. Ta-da! This next one is a pattern, again, that I've had. There for a while, I was looking for a lot of small patterns, and I found this axolotl. It's a no-sew axolotl. The side pieces you surface crochet. And so I made them into either backpack buddies or keychains. They're not, I mean, if you look, they're not very big, but I made 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made 5 of them. I made a pink. I made the blue. I made a green. And I got these clips. The clips pieces, I got, I think I got 100 of them off of Amazon for very cheap. And then they didn't come with this metal hoop. I had gotten a bunch of these the metal keychain pieces from Walmart in a package. So I added them. So it was, you can get hooks. In fact, the hooks I'm going to show you on the next one were all one piece. That I think I got them at, I want to say maybe I got them at Joann's on some of the clearance. I'm not sure where I got them because I've had them for a while. And I did a peach. So those are all my axolotls. And just recently on everywhere, on Facebook, the websites, Instagram, you're seeing the octopuses made with the googly eyes. And so I did some. Now the first one I did, okay, so this is the first one I did. And the pattern says to do the loops. And I just wasn't real fond of that. Now I did put, if you're putting beads on the ends, okay, they say, there's part of it that says, if you string your beads onto your yarn before you start, then they would be free flowing, you know, down here. I just added them at the bottom as kind of a weight. But I wasn't as fond of the legs. So the second ones I did, I chained out, I want to say 30, maybe 35. And then I stitched back and it made them curl. And so, and at the end I put my bead on. So I did a blue one. I've got the pink and white. I did an orange. And again, these are all 4-weight. I did an orange one. I kind of like the orange one. He's kind of cool. And I have another blue, a different type of blue. So those are all those pieces that I did. And I've been packing up this morning. This is Thursday, and I go set up here in a little bit my 3-day market. So I've been pricing things that I had done. I actually have, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, completed more than I thought I did. So I'm happy with what my inventory is going to be. Even, you know, it's not going to be as much inventory as I probably had last year, but I should still do really well. This market last year was the first time I hit $1,000 in sales in one market. And we'll see what happens this year. I'm not sure I'll hit that with the inventory I have. If I do, it'll totally wipe me out. But it's Thursday night, Friday night, and then all day Saturday. It's put on by the Lions Club. And here in Indiana, a lot of the Lions Club units sponsor an event throughout the year as part of their money makers to help with some of the things that they do. So this is my second year at this event, and I'm so excited because it was a really good time. The weather's supposed to be nice. Now Saturday is going to get a little warm, but I have a power pack and a fan, so I should be doing okay there. So so that's what I've got, and I still have a whole list of stuff I need to get done today. So I need to get moving so that I can get my car loaded and get out of here in a couple of hours, and I've got errands to run and all that kind of good stuff. So have a great day. I'm not sure what day I'll get this up, but I'm going to try in the next day or so to get this up. And then my next video will be a market recap of these 3 days. And then we'll start talking about what I need to accomplish for my next big market, because I don't have anything again until September 20th, which is a very big market. And so I have got to get a lot of stuff done. So anyway, thanks for dropping in and spending some time with me, and I will catch you all in the next video. Crochet away, everybody.